Hello everybody, you know what this is right here? This is screen wire frame. I guess this is an alternative to having to buy a roll of wire like the reflectors that I use. I think that this right here will probably be okay. These pieces is $3.25 a piece. And then I got this right here for the four corners, and I know that right there ain't that great, but there's a good reason to use that. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. I do want to say this is just an alternative, because if you wanted to do like what you're supposed to do, you know, you get the wire like what I use, but every picture I've seen that the people had, they had chicken wire. And this will outdo chicken wire. I don't mean to say that this will outdo chicken wire. I mean to say that you can do more with this than you can chicken wire. I would hate to be trying to make chicken wire do right. Alright, we know that them reflectors is 36 inches long. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get me a 36 inch mark right here. And I know this is longer than what I need because of these pieces right here. And I'm going to show you what to do about it. You see this right here, what I'm using? Don't attempt this without this right here. I just got off the phone with somebody that's coming 100 miles to get an antenna. Alright, see my pieces here? I went to put an antenna up for a woman the other day, an elderly lady. And I don't know why people do this. She said she could pick up a Macon with rabbit ears. And she was 80 miles away now, but she was 80 miles away. I said, damn, them some good rabbit ears, ain't they? I said, where they at? I'll give you $500 for it. She said, oh, I ain't got it no more. And why people lie like that, you know, I don't know. And here's the thing about it. She probably did get that channel one time in her life with them rabbit ears. But my antenna can't compete with what another antenna done once in its lifetime, when the moon and the stars and the earth was all lined up together. You know what I mean? And see, this is what I was trying to tell you a while ago. You don't, this right here is going to be 2 foot wide. But if you cut a 2 foot piece, it's going to be long because of them pieces right there. Lay your piece out like that, like I got it. And that's going to be 2 foot wide. And then the next step is, see how I move my ruler? And see that right there, 22.5 is what it'll be. All right, now, I'm going to slip these on. And see these little pieces right here? They kind of help hold this thing square, you know? And see how that turned out to be just exactly right? If I would have cut it like 2 foot wide, it would have been longer than what I need and probably would have had waste. Alright, here's something you need to make sure you don't do. You see that these pieces that go on top of here, they are longer than the bottoms. Don't make that mistake of cutting them. Don't cut them all the same as this, because they got to lay on top of this. And what I done is I went down through here with the ruler, and I marked every 4 inches all the way down. So we want to see that, see the marks. Let me show you something a little bit important. I found out that these paint paddles right here, you see where they come from. It's them big paint paddles. It's just right to fit in here. And all that is just something to keep you from crushing it when you're putting it together. Now, if you're a damn expert, and I know some of you are, don't even worry about that piece. But what I'm going to do is put this down. This is silicone what I got. I was going to use that, and it's dry. I wanted to show y'all what my next video is going to be. You see this half a clear stream right here. Well, I'm going to do a review on it. We're going to see what it'll do. I'm going to test it against half of one of my antennas. When you go to put your pole on, put your pole on every one of these. Make the wind bend them all at one time. If it's going to bend, don't fix it where it'll just bend this. Make it bend every damn thing. And I think you'll have your reflector. All right, everybody.